Hello, this is Zamella Earthling with some daily tarot inspiration and encouragement. I'm going to start with the Sacred Earth Oracle. Moderation. So this card can have different meanings, including a coping mechanism, a helper, or an attitude that has served you reaches its limit. The impulse to pull back from a situation or relationship. A stray word or action offers a taste of things to come. Letting go of moderation reveals more than expected. Resist, or be resistant to adding insult to injury. When you remove emotions, what is left? Love is the only thing you entered this world with, and it is the only thing you will take with you when you leave. It is your true essence. Everything else is transient, like clouds passing by, here for a moment and then gone. Look within, and you will see that love is not a distant shore, but an ocean of light inside you. Salt is essential to every life form on Earth. In the wild, animals visit areas where there are natural salt deposits and lick the ground, or eat the clay to get the salt they require. In the human body, salt is necessary for the function of nerves and muscles, the regulation of fluids, and blood pressure control. Our relationship with salt can be traced back to the very earliest of farmers. It was used to preserve meats, to tend wounds, and scattered on the lands of enemies to deem it barren. Salt has been used as currency and included in religious offerings. There are references to salt in ancient Egyptian art, the Vedas, and the Hebrew Bible. In ritual, salt was linked to preservation, purification, protection, and the true essence of self. Only 6% of the salt that is manufactured in today's world is used in food. It is used in many thousands of ways. In the production of glass, rubber, dyes, etc., salt is vital and versatile. But it also makes 97% of Earth's water undrinkable for humans. Putting your toe in the water won't tell you how salty it is. With this deck, it's from the guidebook, it's unclear directly what the meaning is, so there's a lot of variability in how you can interpret the card. It compares love to salt. Love is necessary, like salt is. Love makes life very rich. But there are different kinds of love. There's lower love and higher love. The lower love we see is very egocentric, romantic. Love is very selfish. Infatuation can be very narcissistic. Higher love is sustained by peace and joy. The twin flame healers Jill and Remy did an excellent video on this, and I will link it in the description below. In romantic love, we have to let go of the extremes and pursue moderation. Instead of pursuing extremes of romantic love, or these big up and downs, that also precipitate other really low consciousness emotions with them, it's better to hold back a little, show some moderation, pursue peace instead of excitement. So it's going to be less exciting, but you're going to have a longer lasting, higher frequency, more fulfilling love. You really want to nurture the higher kind of love in your life so that you're not just going to have something that's fleeting, that's here only for a moment and then gone. You want to build relationships that can last. Having a dispassionate mind is important in not getting too excited about one situation or one outcome over another. That way you're able to regulate yourself. You'll also be able to, embrace all situations that you find yourself in life. You're not trying to avoid certain situations, not trying to control your life, control your other people, or really control yourself. Instead, you can be open and flexible. In terms of romance or love, whether someone does what you want them to do or gives you validation and attention and appreciation, you're going to be okay regardless, and you're still going to be able to nourish yourself and find that peace and joy. Next, I'm going to use the Energy Oracle cards. We got caring connections, friendship, partnership of two, possibly love. This card shows a couple in a tender embrace, with the woman holding the blossoms of new love. This reveals a caring connection, but usually between two people only. This card signals the beginning or deepening of a kindred spirit friendship, or even the appearance of new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deep bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. Oh wow, so this reading looks like it's definitely about love. But it may be about a new kind of love, a different one that is coming out of the old patterns that we saw surrounding love and creating new, healthier patterns. Okay, next I'll use the Oracle of the Seven Energies. In perfect harmony. Key concepts are togetherness, healthy and harmonious partnerships, commitment to a relationship, collaboration with others, and interdependence. You're entering a time of healthy, harmonious partnerships. Collaboration is key here, as you're invited to explore the potential inherent in making a commitment to another person, a group, or even yourself. Know that you're bringing different gifts to the table. You don't have to be in exact lockstep with everyone else. Being your authentic self actually brings you into alignment with others. You are a note in a harmony that neither overpowers nor is overpowered by any other. Your beautiful interdependence allows you all to shine. Just keep an eye out for a sign that your subconscious, which has been conditioned by your previous hurts and experiences, is working in a way not in accord with what your healthy self intends. For example, you may desire a relationship but expect to be betrayed, so you unconsciously sabotage it. You say you want to lose weight, but continue to eat compulsively and avoid exercise. In these moments, you are not attuned with yourself, and this disharmony spills out into all other parts of your life. If this is happening, you might want to take a hard look at yourself, do a self-inventory, forgive yourself, and then start singing a new song of self-love and acceptance. What's really great about this is how quickly you are now able to turn this around. Have no fear. It is so easy to get back in tune. All it takes is self-honesty and a willingness to heal. You can do it. This is really such a fortunate time. Next, I'm going to use the Tarot Illuminati. So the first card in the Tarot Illuminati is the King of Cups. Healing with active compassion. I bring activity and mastery to the waves, and I also stir them up and create their turbulence. I cause the rain to hammer down and springs to become heated. I allow water to boil and be purified, and steam to rise up. It is through action, not passivity, that water attains its most powerful qualities, healing and compassion. When emotion and feeling is passive, it cannot go out into the world to do any good. Yet when all these things are active, emotion can act and be extended, and so the tears of the bodhisattva become a desire to aid another. Mine is the power of active compassion, the power to see pain and suffering and heal it, purify the wounded and injured, and guide the lost soul in times of trouble. I have attained to the Holy Grail, mastered all aspects of the emotional world, and have nothing left but to give it to others in turn. So this is about healing emotional wounds, active compassion, care for others, a father figure, emotional activity, anger, heated feelings, mastery of emotions, purity of emotion, a spiritual and caring person with great depth, a guide and therapist, a peaceful, loving individual with strong family values. So here we see the King of Cups represents healing emotional wounds, learning how to regulate your emotions and interact with someone else in a really healthy way, where you're opening up yourself to your emotions and sharing them with someone else, where you're able to be raw and honest and vulnerable and create depth in your relationship, where it's really going beyond the superficial. It represents emotional maturity and mastery. So the next card is the Four of Wands, the thanksgiving of hearth and home. When you have planted your seeds in spring and worked the land in summer, tending and weeding, letting the warmth of the sun nurture your labors, in the autumn you may harvest and enjoy the fruits of your work. It is a joy to set a strong foundation beneath your desire and see it grow in strength and beauty. It is the most beauteous thing, so set your will to the four corners of the known world and see it returned 1,000-fold. Yet when you have built a grand empire from the results of your labors, you must give thanks and make merry and fill the walls of that empire with passion and love. Thanksgiving marks the acknowledgement of completion and result. Without it, nothing is truly complete. So the themes of this card are Thanksgiving, the harvest being brought in, completion of a project or goal, the foundations of your life, a happy hearth and home, the security of your life, will and desire being grounded in reality, results and manifestation of dreams, and sharing success with your community. So this card is about building solid and secure foundations of your life in your relationships, and the manifestation of a really beautiful, high-level consciousness relationship with yourself and with others. The last card is the Queen of Cups, the depths of the subconscious. I am the siren song drawing men into the depths in which they either swim or drown. I am the enticement, the beauty offered, the mysterious, half-concealed and flirtatiously half-revealed to draw you in. I am the mermaid playing in the sunlit waves, hair flowing, laughing as you come closer, and I am her arms that surround you as you are dragged with a kiss into the lightless abyss. In my depths there is wonder and danger, the choice of which is yours alone. Will you swim in the waters of your emotion and subconscious? Will you dance with the sunlit waves like the mermaid? Or will you drown in the depths, crying and lonely like the whale in the darker sea? The mermaid and the whale are sisters, so fear not the depths, for in the concealment of the darkness lies wisdom and profound mystery. Themes include enticement and flirtation, mystery drawing you in, the depths of your subconscious, somebody that fascinates, danger in the depths, wisdom found in emotions, a visionary or psychic, being overwhelmed by emotions, somebody who changes to reflect the personalities of others. So this card really reflects the subconscious element of emotions and becoming in tune and aligned with your intuition. It's about facing your fear, doubt, worry, and any guilt and shame as well, looking at everything that's hidden within your subconscious or your shadow side, bringing it to light, examining it, going through it, becoming comfortable and accepting yourself fully, so that you can become a really powerful being. So overall, with the tarot cards, we have the masculine and the feminine aspect of the water suit, which represents emotions, and the manifestation. This represents both bringing our emotional selves up to a higher level, up to a new level of mastery, both the masculine and the feminine in relationship, and the masculine and feminine within ourselves. Molly McCord has a great podcast or video on the higher masculine and feminine energies. I will put the link in the description below. So this reading really shows embarking on a higher spiritual path and developing new paradigms, really healthy ways of interacting in relationships. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching.